Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my island. Welcome to Duck Soup. Hopefully my tone of voice and the way that I'm narrating is a little bit more uppity because I played back my last video a couple of times and I realized that I didn't really like the way that I was narrating. Like it was like hella monotone and sounding hella unexcited, but like deep down inside my feelings were hella excited, you know what I mean? But you know how like that doesn't always translate to like your voice and stuff. But that's a personal thing that I want to work on. We are going to just do an update of my island from 1 week's worth of work. I can do more emotions now. I mean, not that I didn't know how to before, but now I'm more like, I'm not so excited to where I can't think. Now I can actually think. Now I can actually think and do the emotions that I actually intend to, okay? So before we get into anything, I am just gonna show y'all my fit. We're gonna zoom in, alright? So we're gonna zoom in. She got the Balenciaga tea dress. She got the Jordan 1s. She got the MCM backpack, you know? She changed her hairstyle color a little bit to, seasons are changing, feelings are changing. You feel me? She changed her cheek colors to a little red moment. All right? So, I'm just going to spin around like this to show y'all that I'm hella excited, okay? The original video idea that I had today was to show you guys that I'm trying to look for a certain resident, but I realized that I have 10 residents already, so I'm gonna have to wait until the one that I want to leave will say, hey, I want to leave, so I can go find the resident that I want, okay? What's up, Sahara? Alright, let's see the update. Okay, this is a 1 week update. I think like I increased by, geez, I don't know how many hours. I think like last time I was at, let's see, 150 hours with my first Philippines video, and then now I'm at like almost 200. Yeah. Do I have a life, you ask? No. No, I don't. So let's see my island again. The first video, I had way less dirt paths, right? So we're looking at Hippo's house and stuff, and Billy, Mira. You know, the houses stayed where they are. The main buildings stayed where they are. My house stayed where they are. Okay, all the buildings stayed where they are. But you guys will see that I had updated all the houses, like layouts and the cemetery layout and things of that nature. You will see what 50 plus hours of Animal Crossing additional work looks like. So a lot has happened since then, right? I had some homies come water my flowers. I got way more hybrids, you know, like we out here moving up. Let's say hi to my uncle. What's up, uncle? And then I'm just gonna show that I'm pleased to see him. Yeah, that's my favorite homie. All right, what's up, Pate? So, oh, she wants to tell me something. She's got a surprise for me. Oh, I thought she showed me that reaction, but she's showing me the outfit she's giving me. Alright, cool. What did you give me, man? Oh, sorry, wrong button. I tend to do that a lot. What did you give me? Oh, that's cool. I look super like... I look like I'm in, if my tie was black, I look like I'm in Men in Black, you know? That's cool. I'm gonna go back to my Balenciaga shirt, though. Anyways. Oh, so, thanks for that, Pate. Anyways, as you guys can see here, I added this canal-looking thing in front of the house. So all the houses that are by the river, I added canals. Why, you ask me? Because I've been watching a lot of gameplay videos lately, and I got inspired to just add random little like ponds or canals. And in the Philippines, I don't know if you guys know this, but there tends to be a lot of canals in front of houses, because when it rains, you gotta, the water gotta go somewhere, right? So I made this area over here very canal-like. Yeah, and it doesn't really matter that I have the electrical pole because right next to the water, because that's realistic to real life, you know, which I'm trying to go for. That's not like always the case with Animal Crossing, but see here, canal right here, and it gives the illusion that this is an overpass right here and the canal goes under. You get what I'm saying? You know, we put a little thought into things. We put a little imagination, you know. See here, it looks like there's a little canal right over here, right? I mean, realistically, a utility pole is not going to go over a canal, but we're going to pretend like maybe it might. Maybe it might, right? So I put a tiny little restaurant over here in the back of this house. You know, just a little pizza moment. You know, can't even get to the pizza, but I got that brick stove in the back over there, and I got a little inspired Mira over here chilling. Alright, so over here I added some of the hybrid flowers that I got from my homie. I got some black roses, some purple roses, which are spawning beautifully right over here, and I'm super excited. She also gave me some orange hyacinths. You know, we're just over here trying to get the most out of our hybrid flowers, okay? I put some more of these bushes right over here. I think those are the holly bushes. And right behind Nook's Cranny and the museum over here. So, sorry, side note, along the way, I've added these little canals right here in front of it. In the back of it, I added a waterfall for the effect, you know, a little subtle effect. I didn't want to do a 2-story waterfall to cover the back of it, but those buds right there that are growing, those are red lilies. And I wanted to do the color of the Philippines. You feel me? Like red, yellow, white, and blue. I didn't put the white flowers because I felt like it was too red, white, and blue looking. I didn't want it to look like that, you know, like I feel like that it was starting to look like kind of American, and the yellow was kind of like it fell to the background of the color scheme. So I just did red, yellow, and blue. I did the most vibrant red, yellows, and blues, like flowers wise. I kind of fixed this up right here. This is still my hybrid little garden. As you can tell, the flowers on the left side over here are more laid out to be hybrids, and the ones on the right over here are not as thought out. We'll get to that later. I eventually want to move this campsite over here. One thing that I don't want to do is pressure myself to get too many things done. I want to enjoy myself and see what I like, right? Oh wait, here's my house. We're gonna actually get to this later. Let me explain that later. I'm just getting too excited. Alright, little pond moment right here. Adding utility poles. You know, Philippines is a combination of rustic and what do you call this? Modern moments. So my friend Bridgie, she recommended that I put flowers in front of the houses that complement the color of the house, right? So usually complementary colors are colors that contrast the house, which is kind of ironic, but it works, right? So these yellow flowers I put right here next to the greenhouse with the mustard yellow door. It makes the house pop, right? And then this right here, the maroon kind of house with the blue, makes it pop, right? So if you guys get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. It just makes it look better, okay? So I moved a lot of things. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys this part. Oop. Let me get this balloon. You don't know what kind of stuff you get in the balloons, you know what I mean? So, ooh, I think I need to get closer. Alright. I'll check it out later. I'm not going to waste you guys' time, but look at this. This driveway, not driveway, I mean, it's not like they're driving cars, but it's like a little entrance moment, you know, with the canals on each side. In the Philippines, well, not, I shouldn't say the Philippines, but the cemetery where my grandparents are buried in the Philippines, they have canals near the entrance. And so that kind of inspired me to add canals here, because when it rains, the water has somewhere to go, right? I put these bamboos up here, and then, you know, made a little viewing area moment right here. I showed this to my mom, and I was like, hey mom, look, you can go here and then sit on the bench. And then you can look at Lolo and Lola, you know, like you can pray to them, you can do what you want. I do want to put, you know, my grandpa's nickname right here and then my grandma's nickname right there. These are my mom's parents, by the way. I was like, I'm way closer to my mom's side of the family than I am with my dad's side. So anyways, we have a little waterfall just to enjoy the scenery, white flowers everywhere. We got the purple azaleas because those are my sorry, they're not my grandma's favorite flower per se, but purple is my grandma's favorite color. So we're gonna, okay, let's go up there later. It's not as developed as everything else, but I feel kind of bad that I put Cole all the way back here. Hopefully I can move my other residents to somewhere back here next to him slash her, or they, not sure what their pronouns are. But I gave them a drying rack, I gave them a cactus and the pinball machine, and right when I put the pinball machine down, Cole started playing with it, so, you know, I think they're fucking with it, you know what I mean? You know, just because I feel bad they're all the way back here, but they got a lot of things to do in their own little area, and they kind of wandered throughout the island, so I'm not too worried about it at this point. Here, I made a little cake spot, you know, like, because I was just thinking, like, what can I do with all of, sorry, that was an accident. What can I do with all of these blank spaces? And I was like, I'm just going to make a whole bunch of kick it spots, you know? So I customized the log bench and the round log table to be the white color. And then with the little bear insignia in the middle, I felt like it looked the most like native Filipino print-y. Like the other ones look more American Native American, not American Native American, but American Indian, quote unquote, Native American from this northern hemisphere. I'm so sorry if, you know, I'm saying the wrong kind of identification for it. So here we got another, sorry, I made the bug fly away, sorry bug, another flower dump garden. In the future, when I have all the hybrids that I want, I'm definitely going to reduce the amount of flowers that I have on my island. I made a little gym right here. You know, I had so much gym equipment that I'm just like, alright, let's do something about it. Now that I think about it, this wall is kind of blocking the waterfall. So I'm probably going to move it to behind, like to this area over here. And move the bike facing the waterfall. I don't know. I just want to make the most out of the landscape. And over here, don't look at that. That's a mess. That's a whole dump for what I'm... for what my next project is. I'm trying to make a karaoke bar over... Sorry, I don't know why I just got ahead of myself. Don't look at that. Oh, come on, man. Don't look at that. Don't look at that mess. I'm trying to put all this stuff to make a karaoke bar back here. Like, I started it, but I haven't finished. You know, like, that would be tight, right? Karaoke bar with the waterfalls in the back. Let's just move this ways. Sorry, fish. I know you got scared that I jumped. I made a soccer goal. So I don't know if you guys noticed that I made little what do you call these, like drawings in the sand in that last little kick it area, but I just went on a custom design hunt the other day, so I found those, and then here, and then I found this soccer goal. I can put their name in the description and stuff, but not only did they make the design, but they also had a graph of where to place the specific, I guess you could say, customized little things. Okay, it's gonna make more sense if I show you guys. So they have them labeled football A2, A4, right? And then so they have a graph that they drew out. It was from a Reddit post where they told you where to put each one. So I followed that, and I followed the graph. At first I tried to do it without the graph because I thought I was smart enough, you know, but nah, don't do that. Here I try to make like AstroTurf so that I could put the design on top of AstroTurf, but apparently, like, I didn't realize why it wouldn't work, but it didn't work. I couldn't put the design on top of the AstroTurf, and that was kind of annoying, but yeah. So I had bought these soccer goals with Nook Miles, and I was just like, you know, why not? Filipinos be hella playing soccer. Or football. America is only, the United States is the only place I call it soccer. So while we're here, I just did a little bit of updates to my little zen area over here. So I also have a flower dump here. I cut down a lot of my trees because Isabel told me that that's why I have a 4-star island. So yeah, I just said I'm not gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do it meaning I'm not gonna keep the trees. Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm gonna chop them down and make better use of the space that I have. I don't know why I did that little jumping thing. Ugh, I didn't realize this would be such a issue with the canals. Anyway, so I made some edits to this. I made a little waterfall up here because when you're down here at the cafe, right, and then you edit your the way that you look like this, your viewpoint, I guess you could say, you see the waterfall up there, and it's just like a nice little addition to this little corner cafe restaurant thing. This pretty much kind of looks the same. I just, you know, this looks the same. I just cut off the rest of this up here just to make it a little bit more, I don't know, isolated. I'm gonna catch this guy because he's expensive. Ta-da! Alright. Anyways, on the side over here, nothing really different. Down over there, I added 2 more pink hybrid flowers that I got. I was so excited. And yeah, that's about it for these parts. Let's go back to the second level of... No. Sorry. The second level of this area over here. And I'm going to show you guys too what I intend on making. So my friend Bridgie, she recommended that, well, she didn't recommend it, but she said that she doesn't really put fences around, you know, any areas that she has because it takes up a lot of space. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So I took out all of my fencing around here. Why does he always want to pop up when I'm filming? You're trippy, dude. Anyways, I took out the fencing. Look at that little hybrid flower right there, orange pansy. And I rearranged a whole bunch of my flowers to make them, I guess you could say, likely to grow hybrids. As you can tell, this area right here is arranged to do that. But on the outskirts, I was a little bit more negligent. I kind of just dumped all of these flowers here. This is a flower dump right here too. And that here, I mean, this is a little mini hybrid area. I have more money trees. You know, I wish they all grew at the same time, but you know, get what you get. And so right here, I like to put construction signs on places where the construction, quote unquote, is pending. And I don't know if I think I want to take these trees out and then make this pond smaller. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this yet, and then maybe destroy some of this land up here. But I want to make a church, and because my family is super Catholic, I'm not, but it's just an homage to my family. The Philippines is also super Catholic. Not the whole Philippines. I know like most of the southern part of the Philippines is Muslim, but where my family is from is mostly Catholic. And my grandma was a 3rd order Catholic nun. She wasn't a nun, but a 3rd order is basically like, you know how nuns be wearing black, like the garbs are black, like their dress. My grandma used to almost be like a nun, but she would wear brown, and they would call them 3rd orders. So I mean, that's just to honor her, not because like I personally believe all the teachings of Catholicism and stuff like that. Okay, so now we're gonna look at my area of the house. Why my neighbor in my backyard? Hippo, why you here, bruh? Ain't you looking at me being in my backyard? Anyways, it's okay. It's okay. You know what? It's not like they're damaging it, you know? So I put this little pond right here. I put, you know, barbed wire fencing around my yard because the imperial fencing looked too like Chinese print slash Japanese print fencing, and it didn't feel native to Filipinos, I guess you could say. So I changed it, and this feels more authentic to me. If you guys notice the fencing on the little gym area, I forgot to say this earlier, but it's concrete and metal, and a lot of the fences in the Philippines are that, you know, like don't nobody got enough resources to make it hella fancy, or you know what I mean. So we're gonna go in my house, best for last, like usual. This is pretty much the same. I haven't really changed anything. Anything. I think the music I did change to some rock stuff. Oh, well, actually, my favorite room now is the bathroom. So let's go to my bedroom. I haven't really changed much anything in here. I took away that partition that was right here, and then I put the diffuser in the back over there by the lava lamp, and then up there to the top right next to the hamster, I have these beautiful pastel colored book endings, right? And then I got those from a balloon, I think, and I didn't even know they could come in that color. But I never tried to customize them, so I wouldn't know. Oh, and I have a nail set right here. Like, you know, play the Switch, do my nails. It's pretty much like what I do in real life. You feel me? I put the diffuser down over there. But yeah, I mean, my room's pretty much the same, you know? Now, let's go to my library and then save the bathroom for last. Because that's the one I'm proud of. Okay, so I changed the wallpaper to this beautiful, like, I forgot what this is called. OMG, but I changed it to this, and I put the plaques up there because when they were over here on that wall, it just seemed like unrealistic. Not like the point of this is supposed to be realistic, you know what I mean? But it was so unrealistic that I had plaques up on my window. So I was like, okay, let me put them over here on top of the doorway. It's more realistic. And then up here, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have the grandfather clock up there. Again, so it doesn't hang over a window. But the globe, not the globe, sorry, the map seems like, oh, it can hang over a window, you know what I mean? That's the only one that I kept up there. I moved the boomerang over there to the right. But yeah, I really love how my library looks now. It looks a lot more open and a lot more like, I guess, realistic, you could say. I like how there's like light shining through the windows. You know how that is. But I think the only other person that I've seen have this, I mean, I've seen people on YouTube have this, but Hippo, one of my residents, has this, and I've always really enjoyed it. So let's move on to my bathroom. So this used to be my garage, quote unquote, like a dumping kind of room, but now I kind of arranged it a little bit better. And you know, I really like the wallpaper here. I only have a male urinal because I haven't gotten the toilet yet. So this just really reminds me of one of my uncle's bathrooms in the Philippines. It's like stone floor, a little rustic feeling with with modern touches, you know what I mean? So I have two sinks here, one for me and Mo is my partner. But I showed him this bathroom and I was like, babe, look, I made this for us. We only have a male urinal for you. And he did not care because he doesn't play Animal Crossing. Anyways, I had this flooring and I was like, oh, I can use it now. It's quote unquote a rug, but it obviously doesn't look like a rug. But yeah, like I got this shower, I think in a balloon as well. I was like, I really, you know, I have all the inner workings of a bathroom now. I might as well use all of it. So, dun dun dun. Dun. All right, that is about it, guys. Wow, this was a pretty lengthy video. Hopefully, you guys really enjoyed it. I forgot to say this last time because I got so excited, but please, please subscribe. Please leave me feedback. Tell me if you liked it or not. I will see you for the next one because you have no choice but to come back and see what kind of content I have, because it's lovely and it's interesting and it's different, okay? And because you love me and I love you, and you are a beautiful person and you are perfect the way that you are, okay? And I'm gonna blush because, you know, you're here and you enjoyed yourself, and I would have never thought that you'd even watch this video, right? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys that I really appreciate you. Please subscribe. I mean, you know, why not? It's just, the little just subscribe button is like right there. You just gotta click on it and then you'll see more of this. All right, maybe it's not my moment to clap, but I'll just do this then. All right, see you guys later.